And welcome back to Crypto Hulk Show. Got a pretty amazing show lined up. I'm telling you what, now is the time to accumulate crypto. There's a 4-letter word. Now, I'll tell you, I'm someone that does use 3 and 4-letter words when necessary. But there's one 4-letter word right now that's not in my vocabulary. I'm very proud of it. It's the word sell, as in selling crypto for profits. That's so fucking stupid. S-E-L-L. That 4-letter word you will not hear on this channel. No, I know. There's all kinds of hell, shit, fuck, damn, and all kinds of stuff in my program. I know. But that 4-letter word is not in this particular program, okay? That'll be on those other programs that talk about dumb shit. You know what? I bought some Ghost energy drink. This one. It has Welch's grape in it. I'll tell you what, 200 milligrams of caffeine. Let's run the numbers. And the ingredients are right there. I put on my glasses to read them. The only thing questionable is a methylcarbamine right down there. Where is it at? Right there, you can see it. Methylcobalamin. See that shit? I have to look that one up. But everything else in the ingredient, besides that's just not a big deal. Oh, God. Liquid crack. Okay, all righty. I can't go to the first 5 people of the show, but it looks like some spammers were in there. Somebody trying to sell XAI32Z. How fucking stupid. These stupid bots, I swear to God. The moderators are just going to moderate the stupid spam off the fucking channel. Why even bother? All righty, everybody. Buddy. Let's start off with, my name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor. I don't know anything about money. I don't know anything about crypto. I'm super high right now. I snort cocaine. I was going to say I snort heroin. I snort cocaine and heroin or inject heroin before every show. I drink 15 ounces of Bacardi 151. Crypto Hulk, they don't make that anymore. I stocked up years ago in the 90s. I got 300 bottles here at the house. Let's see. Don't buy anything I tell you to buy. Don't sell anything I tell you to sell. Except buy Ghost. Make sure you buy Ghost, the Welch's grape juice flavor. If you like Welch's grape juice, you'll taste this and be like, damn, this tastes, and there's no sugar in it. Alrighty then. Ghost to the moon. No, I don't really like the 200 milligrams of caffeine. Damn. It tastes just like grape juice, but without all that sugar. That shit's really good. KC Tops says, I got my cornucopia of drugs ready. Oh my God. Oh my God, these people. I'm just imagining somebody sitting at a couch, coffee table in front of them with a bunch of drugs sitting on. No, it's not. I shouldn't be laughing. It's not, because somebody might be out there in that situation. Okay. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Before we start off, let me check my numbers and see where YT, Communist YT, has got my numbers of viewerships for the month and all that shit. Okay, awesome. I'm down at 664,000 for the month. Houston, we have a problem. if you like my program, if you're getting, you don't have to like it, but if you like the information you're getting on how to get rich, I'll need some assistance from you, especially if you're somebody, let's say you don't have any money to give any kind of donation. It's not okay. At least let's fight the power. So normally I get about 1.3 million views, 1.3 million for the month. Now I'm at 664,000. YT has effectively chopped out half my viewership because they're fucking butthurt and they're afraid I'm going to take over this fucking bitch ass platform. So I could use some assistance. One, every top chat, put in a comment, at least the word comment. Same thing after the show, and that's for show. Put in at the minimum the word comment. That's the minimum. I'm not telling you to do that to manipulate statistics, just at a minimum. This show in particular, save it to your favorites and share this video with as many people as you can, even if it's your own email. And that's the reason, so you can watch it again later, not to manipulate any numbers. We're sending hundreds of videos that I've made to your own email to help you watch them later. Definitely not trying to have anything manipulated. Oh. Lastly, this is important. Make a playlist of 8 videos. Play them 8 hours a day. Don't make them any longer than that. YouTube will flag it, and then you'll get in trouble and stuff. They'll probably zap your channel, what they're going to do, because I think you're trying to manipulate statistics, something we would never, ever do here. What I need you to do is make a playlist of 8 videos and play that motherfucker every day. And of course you're gonna be listening to it. Of course, see, I have to tell you to listen to it because if you do this, don't do this. Play these videos and then walk away. That's called manipulation of YouTube statistics or whatever it is. That's kind of like that's not good at all. I want you to play the video while you're at home for 8 hours. I want you to sit in front of the couch and just stare at the screen and watch every single fucking commercial for 8 hours. Now, you could do this while you're at work. Now, don't think this. Don't set the player, then run off to work and not watch the commercials. I want you to watch every single fucking commercial, okay? That's the whole goal. So while you're at work, I want you to get fired because I want you to let this thing play for 8 hours and then watch every single fucking commercial, okay? All right. There you go. Now, let's start. What's with this? Pokies? Hi, Pookies. The OG Janet Yellen says, hi, Pookies. Wow, that's kind of embarrassing. Let's not have any love connections on the show, all right? Then you got SXT is 14 cents at Binance. Oh, telling you, everybody, SXT. Stu is my Pookie. Oh, my God. I need to start news because people are going to start exchanging phone numbers and naked pictures and shit. Let's start off with this Coinbase article right here. I'm telling you what, this is massive. You guys, they are getting so set up right in front of everybody. Hold on. Eric Goldsmith, thank you very much for the tax-free donation. Hulk, I heard your girlfriend. Shh, don't tell everybody. It's my little secret with this Maxine Waters shit. Okay, let's get on with this thing. You don't pay me to sit around and joke. Coinbase, oh my God, this article, you have no idea. You have no fucking idea how big this article is. Coinbase is going to buy derivatives exchange. It's called Deribit, D-E-R-I-B-I-T. They're going to spend $3 billion. Coinbase, that must be nice. That must be really fucking nice. I want you to see this, everybody. This is so fucking huge. I'm going to have a conniption fit before I even get this article read. I'm trying to get past the fucking title. This is so fucking epic. If you got XDC, I'm just going to come out and just shoot my wad right now. If you got XDC, or if you don't, fucking load up on it right now. Okay, right now. Go to my Caleb and Brown link. Make sure I get credit and buy the fuck out of this stuff at 7 cents a piece. Coinbase is going to buy a derivatives exchange, and it's called Deribit. They're going to spend $3 billion. Why? Because they're probably trying to make $3 trillion off this deal. This is so fucking huge. Like, oh my God, the derivatives market, oh, not a big deal. It's only worth like $4 quadrillion. And these companies are fighting for it. Signum, we're going to get into Signum here in just a minute. Coinbase ain't the only one. You got Signum, who's also doing the same fucking thing. And you guys, they're coming for the big fucking money. That's XDC. It's going to, oh my God, let me continue. I told you this thing is huge. UGE, Donald Trump, huge. The article is dated May 8th. The largest publicly traded cryptocurrency exchange, Coinbase, said on Thursday it will buy derivatives exchange called Deribit for $3 billion. The deal coincides with United States President Donald Trump. I'm telling you, everybody, this fucking shit, oh my God, it's going to be so, you're going to be so fucking rich with XDC. Yeah, you know me. The deal coincides with the U.S. Trump's advocacy for digital asset and his pledge to establish America as the global center of cryptocurrency. Now, the Democrats are terrified of this because they want America just to be fucking broke and then be taken over by some kind of United Nations communist task force so we can all just sit there and worship the number of the beast on the one world ruler. They would just fucking love that shit. That has prompted several crypto-related firms to explore mergers and acquisitions to increase their user base. The deal consists of $700 million in cash and 11 million shares of Coinbase Class A common stock. For Coinbase, the deal is a push into the highly profitable, crypto derivatives market. Hello, XDC. And will help provide traders access to spot, futures, and options trading. Oh, fuck. Together with Coinbase, we're set to shape the future of the global crypto derivatives market. Shares of Coinbase. Okay, so there is that article there. Let me check the comment section real quick. How about Redstone? 39 cents on Caleb Brown. Redstone, get that shit, okay? We did an article on Redstone. You get 2 thumbs up from Crypto Hulk on Redstone. I'm an idiot, says Scrim de la Creme. How is XDC involved? Oh, just you hold on there, youngster. Let me show you. Next, we're going to get into another massive player in the derivatives. Look, I'm telling you, oh my God. Woo, it's hot up in here. The Crypto Hawk. Oh, are you okay? Yeah, it's just I think it's the methamphetamine's kicking in or something. Or it's this fucking ghost drink. Okay. Oh God, I'm telling you, this is fundamental news. I'm getting a Woodstock down south, if you know what I mean. Oh shit. This is like so fucking fundamental news that I just can't put words on this. Signum, you have a company in Europe called Signum. Oh, Coinbase, whoa, you got to hold on because Signum's coming in on this. I'm telling you guys, oh my God. The derivatives market's 3.7 quadrillion. I just say $4 quadrillion. It's $4 quadrillion. That's so much fucking money. Coinbase ain't getting it all. Signum, right? Now we're going to start reading about Signum. And who's involved with that shit? Oh, God. Signum expands its off-exchange custody platform. They're using Fireblocks, by the way, the same as Caleb and Brown, my sponsor. They're going to have derivatives, and they're talking about the world's largest crypto derivatives exchange. You guys, you have no idea how fucking massive this is. This is where XDC goes to like $30,000. We're also, oh, shit. Let me read this article. Signum, here we go. Signum expands its off-exchange custody platform to include Deribit. What? Well, wait a second, Crypto Hall. Oh, I'm telling you, they're fighting. They are fighting for this shit, okay? We just got done reading where Coinbase is trying to get Deribit. They're trying to buy it, right? Guess what? Signum's like, hands off, bitch boy. Signum's coming. We're taking that shit from you. Right here. Signum expands its off-custody exchange platform to include Deribit, world's largest crypto exchange. Signum Bank adds leading crypto derivatives exchange Deribit compatibility to Signum Protect. Holy fucking shit. What's going on here, Crypto Hulk? I'm telling you, hooey, I'm stiffy. Oh my God, this is so fucking awesome. I love it. Like, I'm a fundamental news channel. I don't give a shit what happens with the price of a crypto today, because I know that tomorrow or next week it's gone down. What I do on this channel is I look at fucking fundamental news. I want to see the biggest fundamental news. That's the kind of shit that moves markets, okay? Not, yeah, baby fist. I'm talking about King Kong fucking fist in my pantalones. Orale. So if we look right here, we just got done reading where the pretty much world's largest crypto exchange, Coinbase, that works with BlackRock. Holy shit. Look, you guys, this doesn't get any bigger. You are being allowed to see right now what's going to happen in the future. You're allowed right now I'm teaching you what crypto is going to be so fucking high, just like me right now. You've got BlackRock and Coinbase. I should just stop talking right now. But I'm not. Don't worry. I still got 50 minutes left or 45 minutes left. You've got, this is so huge. You've got the biggest organization in the world, BlackRock, who owns like everything in the whole entire planet. And they join up with Coinbase, perhaps the biggest crypto exchange in the entire world. That's not a big deal, is it? And they're trying to buy Deribit so they can control like all the fucking derivatives, $4 quadrillion. Oh my God. Well, Signum ain't standing for it. Signum wants in on this shit. The Europeans are like, hell nah. Okay, they want to control this shit too. So Signum links up with Deribit so they can have custody, and they're going to use Fireblocks, and that's who's basically sponsoring the channel. You see why I'm going with Caleb Brown? Because they're using Fireblocks. And what's Fireblocks doing? Oh, I don't know. Just custodying the world's biggest derivatives exchange. That's not a big fucking deal, Crypto Hulk. Wow. But Crypto Hulk, I got my little ledger device, Crypto Hulk. It's air gapped, just like in between my ears. There's just air gap between my ears, Crypto Hulk, just like my ledger. I use my little ledgers, Crypto Hulk. I don't need that institutional custody from Caleb and Brown, Crypto Hulk. I got my little air gap ledger. And I'm like, you fucking dumbass. Wow. Okay, I want you and your little air-gapped ledger device. Take that fucking ledger device, go up to Coinbase or Signum and say, hey, I know you got $4 quadrillion worth of shit you're trying to control. Do you want to put it in my little ledger device? I got it for $59 on sale. They're going to look at you like, security, get this stupid, useless fuck out of here. Okay? I'm telling you, oh, shit. They're talking about, in this first bullet point here, this might be half the show, this article. I'm like, holy shit. This is huge. Sygnum Bank adds leading crypto derivative exchange, Deribit, to Sygnum Protect. Sygnum Protect is Sygnum's custody solution where they protect crypto. How do they do that? The same that Caleb and Brown does with Fireblocks. Oh, shit. It's bank grade security is what it's saying right here. Institutional traders will now have access to Deribit's deep liquidity while keeping assets off balance sheet and secure in what? In Sygnum's regulated custody solution, Fireblocks. That is why this fucking channel, before the other channels got all, everybody now wants to get all in Caleb and Brown. All these fucking channels, copycat Crypto Hulk. They know if Crypto Hulk's doing something, that must be fucking fundamental because he's not trying to hop on this sponsor and hop on that. These other guys got like 10 sponsors a year, okay? I've been doing this show for 5 years. I have one sponsor. These other channels, over the past 5 years, have probably had 40 different sponsors, okay? That should tell you something right there. Probably 50 or 60. Let's go down to where it says, the first paragraph would go, Sygnum was the first bank to launch off-exchange custody services. Oh, for institutional traders. Sygnum was the first bank to launch off-exchange custody. What does that mean? I'm an institutional trader. I wish. I want my crypto safe, but not on an exchange. Get it? This is what I'm just, look, Crypto Hulk is going to copy what the biggest, most successful banks or FIs, financial institutions, are doing. What are they doing? They're utilizing Fireblocks, everybody, just like my sponsor, Caleb and Brown. This isn't just some little, Crypto Hulk's trying to make a little bit of money off this. This is my show. Like this, my crypto is in Caleb and Brown, which is in Fireblocks. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm trying to be like Sygnum. I'm trying to be like everybody that banks with Sygnum and have Fireblocks custody. That's what I'm trying to do. Now, you can say whatever shit you want. I don't fucking care. Oh, I got an air gap ledger, Crypto Hulk. I'm ahead of the curve. No, you're not. The only thing head is your head's up your ass, okay? Right here, Sygnum Protects integration with Deribit now leverages what? Fireblocks. Oh, shit. Yes, and what do they do in this article? They talk about Fireblocks, Fireblocks, Fireblocks. They're not keeping their shit in an exchange, everybody. Well, Crypto Hulk, what about Coinbase Wallet? What about you shutting the fuck up and let me read the article? How about that, okay? I'm going with what Sygnum's doing. You can go whatever the fuck you want to go, okay? Now, let's get into XDC. We're working our way. Well, I'm working my way back to you, babe. Crypto Hulk, you aren't singing the Village People, are you? I don't even know who they are. I don't even know what you're talking about. But let's, why don't you quit distracting me and let's get on to this show right here. Okay, what's the title we got right here? Six. Now, Six is a digital crypto exchange. Let me be a little more specific. In Switzerland, where the world's most powerful people are, not a big deal, and who control the world, still not a big deal, Crypto Hulk. there is a stock exchange called SIX, S-I-X. It's the first one in the world, and it runs on blockchain. Oh, shit, Crypto Hawk. Are you fucking serious? No, I'm just lying. So you've got this stock exchange that already runs on crypto. It's been doing this for like 5 years. Well, this article is dated 2020, December. So 4.5 years. I'm sorry, 4.5 years. Damn, that stuff is still good. The SIX Digital Exchange is a stock exchange that runs on crypto. Specifically, it runs on the R3 Corda platform, which utilizes XDC crypto, which is the shit you need to buy. Okay. Now, let me read the article. SIX joins forces with Swisscom and what? Signum. There we go again, that fucking Signum company. Okay. They are right up there at the top. I'm just letting you know. And that's what this article I wanted to show you. I'm not going to read it. It's from the year 2020. It's talking about the SIX Digital Exchange. They're talking about, this goes back in 2018. Swisscom and Signum joined partners. And then what came from this is the SIX Digital Exchange. It allows Swiss banks to offer access to digital assets, crypto. It allows their customers to have crypto. Oh, that's amazing. Now, Crypto Hawk, where does it show in the XDC? Okay, just let me show you right now. You really are a pushy little bastard, just like your father. What was that, Crypto Hawk? Nothing. I said, don't bother. Swiss Stock Exchange. It's called SIX, and it's to use R3 Corda Enterprise for trading. Oh, shit. This article was 2019, March 2019, only 6 years ago, not a big fucking deal. And this was on Cointelegraph. It says they're going to use R3, okay? Now, here's an article, 2023, 2 years ago. Guess what? R3 is using XDC. Oh, shit. There it is right there. Hold on. Right there. There's your proof. Go out there and go buy that XDC right now. Right now. And Caleb Brown, buy it up. R3 Corda is going to use DeFi with XDC. It tells you right there. Oh, shit. Now, I got to have a little bit of sugar. Wait. I've got to have a little poison with all the sugar, okay? Look right here. I got some bad news. Got to have good news and bad news. Here is the XDC network, okay? This is the people that run and that make XDC. Not ecstasy like the drug, the party drug that I took before the show. If you go to zinfin.org, that's XINFIN.org, you'll look right here and you'll see decentralized smart contracts platform. This is what basically puts Ethereum out of business, even though it's Ethereum based. It says right here, get XDC. And in that box, it shows XDC, the currency of Zinfin. Now I'm going to show you something a little troubling. This country right here, in my opinion, has a massive hand at the XDC crypto and the Zinfin and all that. Look right here. What do you see? It says Zinfin, capital markets, algorithmic trading, prime brokerage consultants. It shows Zinfin right there. But what's over half the picture? The Chinese flag. Oh, shit. It's a red flag with a big yellow star and about 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow stars around it. Go look up the Chinese flag, everybody. Now, my question is this. To all the people out there that have like low IQ issues and stuff, that's okay. I'm here to help. I'm like the Cliff Notes for crypto for low IQ people, all right? Zinfin is a Chinese company that acts like a Singaporean-based company. Got it? That's because we're looking at a picture of what? Zinfin from like 2017 or something, right? Okay. If you're looking at Zinfin, the company, why the fuck do we have a Chinese flag covering half the picture? And your answer is, I thought so. Exactly. I couldn't hear anything. So that's the bad news with all this Zinfin shit and the XDC crypto. It's Chinese. They had a massive handle in this. And just like, look, I'm the one who showed you like nobody else. Ripple China, right? Okay. We all know Ripple China, and you got XDC, that's China. And this show is half over. Let me check some comments. We'll go to the next article. How many XDC is a decent bag? Well, I believe at the absolute lowest XDC will be is $1,000, maybe the highest. We wish potentially it could go to $50,000-$80,000, but if you just figure out $1,000, that's how much you would need. So you figure out how many thousands. For me, nothing under 30,000 for me. Nothing under, nothing over 150,000. So you got to figure out how many you want to buy. I say somewhere between 30 and 150,000 of them, but that's whatever. Now, somebody said 10,000. And again, it depends on how much you need, right? I can't tell you. How much do you need? How much money do you need to have? I don't know. How the fuck are you supposed to ask me that? All right. Okay. Kevin is our resident chemist. So let's look at what Kevin says. Kevin, the chemist. Been catching up on today's live show. Methylcobalamin is the active form of B12. So that's what was in this right here. Right here. Ghost. Okay. The methyl version can be directly absorbed for better through the nervous system. Right. Now, cyanocobalamin is the synthetic version. So this has the methyl. This is, okay, I'm getting old. I want to hear no comments on it. I got carbonated water, natural and artificial flavor, carnitine, malic acid, sucralose, glycerin. Everything in here looks legit. Ascorbic acid, caffeine from Arabica, coffee beans, phosphate, methyl. Everything in there looks decent. I don't see anything in there that's pretty scary. I know sucralose is probably not the best, but I've seen worse. Okay. Let's get on with the show, and that's for show. European Union. This is another big article right here. Not as big as what I just got done looking through. That was so fucking huge that Coinbase and Signum shit, sweet Jesus. And I said cheese us, like cheese. Yeah, you'll be needing some glasses too when you're 55 years old, all right? So go, everything's all good. Laugh right now. It's cool. Come back when you're 55 and you'll have bigger glasses than I could ever imagine. You'll have like fucking telescope glasses. Right here, European Central Bank, everybody. Another huge article, nowhere near the catastrophic news I just read off to you earlier. That shit was so fucking huge. All right. Now we're going to take it down a couple notches. We're going to get back to reality here. That party was over. I'm telling you, that was so fucking big. That got my heart pumping like I'm thinking, how many Lambos do I want to get? Like in different models and shit, or do I want 5 in the same? I'm just joking. I'm not getting any Lamborghinis. Fuck that shit. If anything, it's going to be Porsche. All right. European Central Bank establishes Innovation Hub. Oh my God. To test the digital euro as the preparation phase nears an end. The European Central Bank has 70 participants, including Accenture, Ripple Partner, KPMG, Ripple Partner, CaixaBank, Ripple Partner. Do you get my fucking point? I'm not going to go through all the 70 participants. I think we know where this goes. The European Central Bank made a hub with 70 participants signing up to test the digital euro project. Okay, I want you to see what's going on here. Part of what's going on is this. I want you to just kind of forget about crypto right now and just listen to this little story. I got a story. There once was a little girl and 3 bears. Oh, I'm just kidding. That's for another show. This bed's too stiff. This bed's just right. Crypto Hawk, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm trying to have some fun because sometimes when I hear great news of crypto, like the article we just went over, I'm in a great fucking mood. I know where we end up super fucking rich. Yeah, it sucks. It's going to take time. But sometimes I need articles like that just to show me, like, Crypto Hawk, you are so fucking right on. You see it, Crypto Hawk. You see what cryptos are going to be running the fucking derivatives market. You just showed us. You showed us the biggest companies in the world are fighting for the control of that shit. You showed us how your sponsor, Caleb and Brown, is using Fireblocks. That's the same as the article. The biggest fucking institution for derivatives of $3.7 quadrillion is using Fireblocks. That's why they're on my fucking show. Oh, shit. All right, kids. Back to this article here. The participants included startups, banks, payment services, including global professional services company called Accenture, Swiss Telecom, Swisscom. We just read about that. We just fucking went over Swisscom and Signum and all that shit. We just went over all this. I love being ahead of all this fucking shit. The companies have signed up to work with the European Central Bank to explore the central bank digital currencies, payment functionalities, and use cases. Everybody, I'm telling you right now, what this is they're testing, right? A CBDC thing. This is a distraction. Okay? I want you to see what's really happening. These different companies are hooking up with the technology to test it, right? Oh my God, I love this fucking shit. What we got going on is they're downloading the infrastructure needed to run crypto when the switch is flipped. You see, you catch my drift? They're making it look like, oh, this is boring, blah, blah, blah. No, they're getting all hooked up to test. That means they're getting their infrastructure set up. Do you not see this? This is done in plain sight where nobody's even watching except us. You got Crypto Hulk showing you what is going on. They're getting hooked up. The European Central Bank just said that they've, in essence, they just hooked up 70 people, 70 customers, which represents probably millions and millions and millions of people. All these little testing this means they're downloading the infrastructure. They have to go offline for a while, reboot the shit, go back online again. Why do you think Pfizer went out of business? I mean, they out of service for, I don't know, 12 hours the other day or something. Maybe they're hooking us up. You know how it works with your computer? If your computer's not working, what do I always tell you to do? Turn that shit off, reset it, and boot it back up, right? There you go. These companies have done that. Now let's look. Who is all a part of the CBDC stuff? Well, let's take a look. We got Stellar. So there's the XLM crypto. I mean, this shit is too fucking easy to figure out. It's too easy to figure out how to get rich on Crypto Hulk Show. Here you got the EU RC launches on the Stellar network. This is September 2023. The Stellar development Circle, you got Circle and Stellar. You see this? Announced. The EU RC is now live on the Stellar network. Oh, are we seeing this? Stellar blockchain. The Europeans are running on a Stellar blockchain. Circle goes on top of that with their stable coin. Oh, damn, Crypto Hulk. Yeah, this is 2 years ago. Think of how many countries, how many businesses, banks, whatever it might be, how many whatevers are now hooked up. Hey, get Stellar. It's all I can say. I don't need a Crypto Hulk Get Stellar fund. Just get that fucking shit. If you got Stellar, congratulations. You're a wiener. I'm not calling you I'm not calling you a wiener. I'm just using my Latin American accent. You're a winner, but if you're in Mexico, you're a wiener. So I'm not calling you a wiener. I'm just using my Latin American accent, trying to represent my Latin American brothers. Holla. And yeah, I'm trying to be multiracial, cultural, and equal opportunity offender. That's what I'm basically trying to do. Okay. Robert Driscoll. I like easy. Hulk, that's why I'm sticking around. Yes, if you just watch my show, I break this down so fucking easy to understand. Here we go, another one. The article I just sent you. The Digital Euro Association partners with Ripple. Oh, fuck. This was 2022. Only like 3 years ago. Not a big deal, right? Ripple and Stellar and Circle have only been running the European financial system for 2 to 3 years now. Not a big deal. But I don't know what cryptos to buy, Crypto Hulk. They're all scams. No, you've been listening to scam channels telling you dumb shit instead of watching Crypto Hulk channel, okay? Next article right here, it deals with the same subject. I want you to see how fucking huge this is. We're talking about the European Central Bank and testing CBDCs. Here you got an article 3 years ago. Listen to this. Ripple partner Accenture. That was just in the main article, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Accenture. Ripple partner Accenture writes a paper with Swift on CBDCs. Everybody, Ripple ain't replacing Swift. For years, I have to tell dumb people this. The cabal's not coming in, kicking out all. You guys can believe all this fucking, I don't know, whatever that shit's called. The not Spyro Gyra, but the fucking whatever you guys call that shit with the cabal and what is that new world order? What's that shit? I can't remember. Anyhow, that dumb shit everybody's talking about. Okay. This article here, you got Ripple, their technology being used by a partner called Accenture. So now Accenture is using Ripple's tech. And what's Accenture doing using Ripple's technology? Working with Swift on a CBDC. Are you hearing me? So what does that mean, Crypto Hulk? It means, fuck, dude, really? It means Ripple's technology is being used with Swift to create a central bank digital currency. It's not Ethereum, it's not Bitcoin, it's nobody else. Here's the article right here. This shit is not that fucking hard. Now, to all the dumb shits out there that are Bitcoin maxis or just anti-Ripple, How the fuck does Ripple not have a use case, asshole? I mean, oh, wow. Now, they haven't green-lighted crypto laws, so the banks really aren't allowed to do any of this stuff. They're probably testing with off ledgers you can't see, okay? Not open ledgers, but closed ledgers. But we're seeing right here. I mean, I could pull up 500 articles. I could be here for a whole entire day showing you how Ripple is starting to integrate into all the banking and transfer systems of money. And then you can show me how Ethereum and Bitcoin are doing that, and it'll probably take us, about 5 minutes to listen to you, okay? So we've got Ripple mixed in with Swift making CBDCs. That's basically what the fuck that article is about. Now, we're talking about the European Central Bank, the Euro CBDCs. Let's look at this next article right here. I'm going to show you with facts, with fundamental news. Here's an article. It's titled, European Central Bank finalizes 5 partners for the digital euro. And one partner is Ripple, of course. Oh, shit. See what I mean? It's not Bitcoin or Ethereum. It's none of that dumb shit. I don't care what the price is. Well, how do you explain Crypto Hulk? Bitcoin's at 100,000. I can't explain it. It makes no sense. And guess what? For my career in law enforcement, when I would go to a situation or walk in on a situation that doesn't make sense, somebody's going to jail, because that when shit doesn't make sense, somebody needs to go to jail. That's how that works out. I figure out who it was. You're hooked up, and then you're booked up later, okay? I've always learned when I walk into something and this don't seem right, it's not right. Somebody's doing something illegal. That's what that means. Now, we go to the second paragraph in this article. Kayaxa Bank. Wasn't Kayaxa Bank also mentioned at the beginning of this particular series of, yes, it was. Damn, that shit is still good. Has that grape flavor. Kayaxa Bank payment service providers Worldline, Ripple partner right there. And an e-commerce giant, Amazon, Ripple partner right there. So look, I'm going to end this article and go to the next one, but it's like, this shit is too fucking easy to figure out. But Crypto Hulk, what about the XRP trial and da-da-da? Dude, look, stop with all the dumb shit. If I'm not discussing it, it doesn't fucking matter, okay? I focus on what fucking matters. I don't care what Brad Garlinghouse says. I don't care what David Schwartz said. These people are all under non-disclosure agreements. They cannot tell you the truth. Do you understand this? There's a thing called the truth. They can only tell you certain things. They're under non-disclosure agreements with the United States government. Okay? They can't tell you anything. Look, let me ask you a question. How many of you knew about Ripple Singapore and the wallets and the gold and silver they had in a vault and all that? Do you guys ever know that before I showed you? That was 2013-14, by the way. Has Ripple ever told you guys about Ripple Singapore and the wallets, and they had an exchange, and they had the gold and silver in the vaults, in the safe house, it's called, and then they had commodities, securities, trading. Did Ripple ever tell you any of that? I'm kind of curious. Somebody put in the comments right now, answer that question. Yeah, that Nasara Jasara crap. That's the shit I was trying to think of earlier. Not Spirogyra. That's something from biology. But yeah. Okay. GNL Photos. They didn't say a word. Nope. Hulk, you're the only one that told us. Okay. Let's talk about Ripple China and all the evidence I found. Has Ripple or Brad Garlinghouse, David Schwartz told you about that? No. Has anybody on the internet told you about that? Except me? No. What about Ripple Russia and how 2014, January 9th, Ripple worked a deal with Z-Payment, which was Russia's crypto payment system from like 2007. Has anybody at Ripple or has Brad Garlinghouse, any of these people that have all this XRP Las Vegas dumb shit, have they ever told you about Ripple Russia and the connections in the early days of 11 years ago when Ripple hooked up Russia on the XRP ledger? No, they haven't told you shit. My channel's where you, that's why my channel's the most heavily shadow banned crypto channel, because these fucks running the world know about this channel. They already killed one of my channels already, like completely erased it. So this is my second one. Okay. There is no other channel that uncovers the deep dive mysteries of crypto more than this channel. Now, I'm not trying to have Elon Musk and his hand signal shit. I'm not trying to see a bearable guy in these fucking stupid ass cartoons and this Kendra Hill hide and go seek peekaboo dumb shit. My job is to show you with real world facts. That's why my show gets so heavily destroyed by this platform and other ones and all the other ones. I appreciate your loyalty on this channel. I appreciate you sitting through an hour every video to learn. But you know what? You're investing in yourself, aren't you? You're watching a fact-based crypto program that shows you all the evidence as if I still worked in court at the Supreme Court level. Years ago, I used to work for the state Supreme Court, for those people that don't know. And I had to show up in court every week and present cases before the judge and county and district attorney and law enforcement, etc., blah, blah, blah. So that's what I do here for you. I find the evidence nobody else has, show you all the connections you never knew existed, and then I get heavily shadow banned by all these channels. That's why I don't have 500,000 or 1 million people as subscribers. And that's okay. It sucks. But I've got to be who I am. I've got to be true. I don't run this channel for views. Having views helps. Let me tell you, it does help. But then again, I want to go down in history as that guy. Maybe they make a movie about the channel. They're like, this motherfucker knew shit that nobody else knew. He watched it all. Crypto Hawk's channel and his fans watched it all go down. They know exactly who the players are, what cryptos are going to do what. They watched it all. And when the crypto exchanges whatever get hacked or go down, we don't use exchanges, none of that shit. We use what Deribit, what Signum, what Coinbase is going to use. That's Caleb Brown's custody solution utilizing Fireblocks, okay? That's what we do. I'm using the same custody solution. See, that's why I'm not worried about nothing. And I'm an English major, and I'm saying I'm not worried about nothing. Should be, I'm not worried about anything, but I'm not in school anymore. I can speak however I want. I'm a big boy now. Look, I can't tell you to delete Coinbase, whatever. It's just, I've presented evidence to you and how the biggest company in the world is they're trying to fight to get derivatives. And where are they going to put them? In Fireblocks. They're not putting them in Coinbase, okay? But you've got to do what you got to do. I trust, based on the evidence that I've found, Fireblocks is what I'm using right now, okay? Because I've got the company, Signum, that's controlling Deribit, and they're using Fireblocks. So that's where I go. So that article is almost done. Yeah, if you look in that article I just gave you, let me show you it again. I mean, it's just, the evidence is so clear. When we start talking about a CBDC, the European Central Bank, who they're going to use. I mean, the cryptos I'm throwing at you right now, these are the ones. There's very few cryptos. Now, look, what I'm talking about now is money transfer cryptos. There's different cryptos for different things. So there will probably be like 15 to 20 really good cryptos because they're going to have different use cases. Maybe 2 or 3 are for payments, 2 or 3 for smart contracts, 2 or 3 for utility, whatever. I don't have all these answers, everybody. But I can't imagine we have 10,000 cryptos that have a use case. Now, Briefly, in this article, it says here, Worldline is the only Ripple partner that has been authorized by the European Central Bank to develop a digital wallet. Worldline is a Ripple partner that the European government will allow for a digital wallet. Nobody else. I think that's pretty clear. The article talked about Amazon. They also got permission. Amazon got permission. Guess what? Amazon's a Ripple partner. Here's your evidence right there. Bam. You know what? Just pick up some XRP. The article talked about KPMG. Well, let's take a look at KPMG real quick, and I'll get to Stu Lavelle. KPMG, future bright for next generation payment solutions. This article is dated 2016. Oh, damn. Look at the third paragraph. The report also makes a point that Ripple is poised to what? Revolutionize cross-border payments. That is KPMG. If you want to read the whole report, remember now, this is almost like 10 years ago. These companies have been waiting for 10 years, everybody. I'm going to click out of that article. We are done with that article and that series. We get into Stu Lavelle right here. Gave 10 people memberships. Medicine Queen got a membership by Stu Lavelle. Christian 911 TS. Elgrees Merhad Marzari got a membership by Stu Lavelle. Vinny Wardog got another one. Man, still pretty dang good. I put it in a big cup of ice. So it's been kind of melting the water and it still tastes like Welch's grape juice. It's good stuff. Highly recommend it. Floaties Gaming got a membership by Stu Lavelle. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And hold on, we might have an issue here. Gaming, and then Yuga Huge Bags got a membership by Stu Lavelle. Don't Turn Around got a membership. Space Cowboy and High Def. High Def got a membership. And we're back. YouTube shut us off, so I had to log back in. We just got done with Stu Lavelle's 10 member donations. Stu's been like on the channel for, I think, like 4 years or some shit. I don't know if he was there the first year I was there, maybe, but definitely years 2, 3, 4, and 5. Will Eski, great show, Hulk. Your commitment is never taken for granted. Thank you. And let's see. What the hell with YouTube? That's what they do. YouTube fucks with it. They've been doing this shit, not this, but YT's been fucking with this channel for 5 years. All these platforms, all of them. They can't handle this program. If you're having issues, delete your YT app on your phone. Actually, let's do that right now. Lead by example, right? So I'm going to find my YouTube app, hit delete app. Now, it's going to ask you keep subscription when you delete the YT app. It'll pop up keep subscription or manage. I just do keep. And then I go back in. Let me reload the YT app. This does help with a lot of dumb shit that YouTube will do. They send you bugs and you just have to delete it and reload it. All right, mine's almost loaded. Okay, I got YouTube Studio, so I have to click on that. And let me go to my YouTube app. Click on it. I don't like notifications, so I put don't allow. I got to hit the plus sign at the bottom. Give it access to camera and microphone. Click on the video button, hit continue, and then allow full access. Okay, now I just reset my YT. When YT reboot you and gives you a memory error on a browser, WTF, you have graduated to big boy status. I'm telling you, they want you fucking broke. They want you low IQ and broke and dependent. And my show does the opposite. It teaches you and helps you to be rich. Helps you see exactly what they're doing. Look, it's just, you can watch all these other channels. You can listen to Brad Garlinghouse, all these things. They're still not going to tell you about Ripple Russia and Ripple China, Ripple Dividend, the automated market maker. It just came out. They started out with China. It's called the XMM. I can go all this evidence and stuff. The fact of the matter is, this is the only channel where you're going to hear what you need to know. These other channels have no fucking clue. All right. Any books for sale, Hulk? Oh, we got another donation here. Tax-free. I never have these cuts. I must be on some kind of list. I never have these cuts. I don't know what that means. Like something's happening, like your channel's cutting out, like you're watching my show and it cuts out. That's what YT does. They take my show off the air. They do everything. They make it to where some people can't donate. Some people can't comment. Some people can only comment during a show, not after the show. It's just all kinds of shit. Then some people, they'll delete their membership automatically. They'll make it to where you can't find my show, on and on and on. Fucking nuts. But remember now, they're not going to make it easy. Oh, no. Even if you find my channel, this and that, that's why if you watch my show, we got to go off. They take me off the air like every 10, 15 minutes. That's about the average. Some shows, it's like boom, 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 boom. And some shows, it's like 2 or 3 times. And some shows, it's like 7 times. But it's just, that's what we have to do to be on this platform for 5 years. Anyhow, how about getting kicked out the show by YouTube like me? They remove the live chat history if you're watching the show, and then afterwards, yeah, they'll do that to where you won't be able to find my links. Now, one of the things, if you're listening, you could hear me if I read the article, the title, you could type that in, and then even if you know half the title, so if I say, okay, where's the title here? Okay, Visa invests in a stablecoin payment platform, BVNK, amid pro-crypto push. Now, if you type that in, you'd find it. But maybe if you typed in Visa invests in stablecoin payment platform, there might have been another article similar to that, but that's kind of like what I'm saying. Even if you don't have the link, that because YouTube will delete the link or the top chat history. If you listen to the title of what I'm talking about and you type in like at least half the title into a search, then you can probably find the article. So you won't need the actual link. So I just wanted to put that out there. Okay. I believe that'll be it for this morning. Yeah. Massive news for XDC. Massive news for the world. We're seeing the biggest investment companies, the biggest banks, the biggest crypto custody. They're all kind of working together to get control. They're fighting over who. Coinbase wants to beat out Sigmund. Fireblocks wants to beat out other crypto custody places. I mean, you got Ripple custody, which is Medico, which is German. I mean, I'd be curious on who invented Fireblocks and shit, and that would be a good little deep dive. But all right, I gotta go. right now, what time is it? It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I'll have a show at about 5 o'clock, 5 or 5:30 today. It just depends. So that's like, what, 7 hours from now? 8 to 4. About 9 hours. I'll see y'all in about 9 hours. I'll try to have a great show lined up. There's a lot of stuff going on as far as companies and countries and stuff working together, hooking up, putting, a fintech company hooking up with the banks. There's all these kinds of things going on. They know stablecoin legislation's coming. That's why they're doing all this shit. I'm telling you, there is so much fucking clicking up and joining up. I've never seen so much shit happen like this. And everything is stablecoin, like that. So like they know regulations are coming. These cryptos are cheap. I'm telling you what. When the stablecoin legislation stuff comes in, I wouldn't be surprised if certain cryptos go up. You might be outpriced. Okay? I don't know. I'm just, when the stablecoins get a green light, think about what crypto companies work with payments. All those payment cryptos are going to probably go up. Maybe you see a $5 or $10 XRP. 20. I don't know. But I know that in the future, it's not always going to be $2 XRP. It can't work. It can't work. Anyhow. Sir 45er, thank you very much for the Fireblocks quote right there. All right, I got to go. Chris says, sorry, he hasn't been social. He's working because he's not rich. Okay. All right. I'm going to turn the show off right now. I'll see you later in the afternoon.